Hey gang, how's it going today? Miles here, Paradise in a Pot. If you're new here, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Today I'm just going to give a quick video. I went to a plant swap. As you saw in the opening there, I picked up a few plants. I got rid of a few plants. Oh, not got rid of, we traded. And I just thought I'd show everybody what I got. So the first plant, I'm just going to do an order on the list. And I'd like to ask for forgiveness right up front because I haven't taken time to learn all of these plant names. And it's a lot all at once. Usually if it's one, I can learn it pretty well. So I'm just going to go through them the best I can and show you what I got. And just let you know that off the bat, if any of you are the ones who I got these plants from today, again, I appreciate the trade. It's a lot of fun to go down and trade and meet new people and make new friends, new plant friends. So thank you and welcome. So the first plant I have on my list, drum roll please, and I'm going to put all the names up on the screen. So again, if I'm butchering these names, you just let me know, because I'm sure you will, right? So the first one is Syngonium erythrophyllum, which is this lovely Syngonium. And I'm going to come up and do the hand thing for you. Make sure you can see that. It's that really dark Syngonium with that really beautiful red underside. And she has it in sphagnum moss. It's in a little jar and she's got the nice name tag on it. And I just think it's adorable. I really think it'll do fine here. I'm going to give it a good little home in the terrarium. So that's the first plant. Next plant on the list is Solanum eulanum, and it's on the screen there, and you tell me how you'd say that. Again, I've showed you guys the app in order to figure out how to pronounce these, but it was just a lot all at once. And that plant is this. This is a lovely plant. Its dark foliage is ever so soft and light to the touch. It almost feels as if it's a fern. And she said it's quite the terrarium plant, and that it should grow really well as long as I keep it in an extremely humid area. So I'm going to keep it in that 55-gallon fish tank, so that'll see how that'll do. And of course, after I get to making this video, I'm going to go look up all of these plants and write down some basic care requirements for any that I'm not sure on. The next one I have is, oh yeah, the Philodendron urbensis, the red emerald, which is this plant right here. And I actually potted it up since I've gotten home. Hope that shows up okay. She's a beauty. I love it. I do. Here, let me block my eyes. Maybe that'll. And it's a really nice size cutting. It had long, luscious roots. Still kind of dripping wet there. But that's okay. I think it's a gorgeous plant. So we're going to let it sit over here. Try to keep it a little bit away from everybody. Because as you know, I quarantine or try to keep new plants away from established plants. Just in case. And I will also real quick say that I have treated everybody here to make sure their little Captain Jack spray is gone on, and I gave them a good wash down. So that's why maybe some of them are still kind of dripping wet. Because precaution. I would rather be precautious than bring something in and have a disaster. And since I don't know the media of what everybody's potted their plants in, I don't know if they're using systemic poisons or Captain Jacks or whatever. So I was just kind of being a general overall. Alright, so the next plant on the list is this watermelon vine. It's a Paulownia pulchara. And that is this right here. Oh good, it's got the name right there on it. And this is just a beaut. Let me put that up there. And I just adore the leaves. Look at those veins, those black. I love anything with a black coloring to it. And the red, it's just, oh, so amazing. So this is going to be a great little addition to the collection. And I just heard, it sounds like there's police action outside. I didn't do it, not me. Anyhow, so the next plant on the list here is this Hoya obovata. Am I saying that right? Yeah, obovata. And it's a splash. Look at those splashy leaves. How pretty that is. And it's got aerial roots sticking out everywhere. So I can only imagine the roots it must have in that moss there. I'm going to leave it like it is for like a couple of days. Kind of let things get used to my house. Oh yeah, I can see roots in there before I do anything with them. But the leaves are just so firm and lush. Oh, I love it. So that's that one. The next one, we have a few Hoya on the list. I'm really excited to have all these Hoya. I got a Hoya Croniana Super Silver, which is this little guy right here. And just look at those leaves. I just love, love, love those silvery leaves. Isn't that beautiful? It's almost like a reverse of the splash, like it's inverted. I love it. The next Hoya on the list is the Waliniana. Waliniana. And that is this one right here. And this one is, again, beautifully splashed. You can kind of see some red veining in the leaves. It's got 3 beautiful, healthy leaves. It's very turgid, very nice and healthy feeling. And I read already, just looking up to make sure I got the accurate spelling on the screen for you there, that this one sun stresses really nicely, and it showed some really beautiful red foliage. So I'm excited to get that growing. I'm going to let them grow out before I sun stress them. Another one I have, and it's in a prop box, so I'm going to put a video maybe over here, or maybe I'll just cover the whole screen. And that's a Hoya Polyneura, the fishtail Hoya. Hooray! I was so happy to get that. It's the same person that I had met last year, Heather, who I got the Monstera Peru, and I'm going to grab that Peru just real quick. This is a last year trade that I got at the first houseplant. And this is a Monstera Peru that I got for a piece of my looking glass begonia. And just, it's grown so much in the year I've had it. I just adore this Peru, this Monstera. It is just so wonderful. So it's fun to have plants 2 years in a row from the same person, because if that Peru did that well, these little Hoya are going to do really great too, right? I mean, logic only says. So that's the Polyneura. So these 3 little Hoya, these 2 in the Polyneura are from Heather, who I got the Peru from last year. And then the last one is a Scindapsus pictus, Silvery Ann. I didn't catch the gentleman's name. He's really kind. Hopefully he got a chance to subscribe to the channel. I hope he says hi down in the comments below so I can see who he is. This is a beautiful Scindapsus. Look at that leaf. It's got 1 leaf on it. And it's got a nice tendril coming up, nice vine. And he had it on this chopstick kind of growing up. And I think I'm going to, probably when I repot this, I'm going to mount that up and let this Scindapsus grow straight up. See if I can't get it to shingle, like a dubia or a Rhaphidophora Hoya, something like that, where they shingle flat. Because the Scindapsus will do that too. So those are the plants that I got swap. I did get a few other things. I got this cute little trellis that I'm going to use. Maybe I'll use that for the Scindapsus. But I'm going to use this little trellis for one of my plants. I think it might be good for little Hoya. Kind of get it up in there, running around. Maybe the Lacanosa would like this. It's kind of a slower grower, but it's smaller leaves, so it'd be like a miniature, almost like a bonsai Hoya. And then I also got these lovely propagation tubes. I just cleaned them all out with some vinegar to get the hard water off. It's got this lovely mounting on back, so you can actually mount them on the wall. I'm excited to use these. I always know, and you all know, we all need propagation tubes. Plants are always on the go. And I want to show off, because of this whole plant fest, I was on this app that they did trading and selling and what have you of different plants. So it's kind of included in this. Although I got this plant 2 weeks ago on a Saturday, and I just potted it up yesterday. It was initially in sphagnum moss, and it had the reddest roots. But I wanted to show you guys. I picked up, and I know she's really not got a lot of pink to her right now, but this is a pink princess. And you can see the little bit of pink on the leaf right there. I hope that shows up for you. And this is the newest leaf, and it's got some pinky coming in, and the undersides have a lot of pink tone. And it's got another new leaf coming in right there. I hope you guys can see that. So I'm kind of excited to have this plant. I know that if you grow them up and get them going really well, you'll get the pink variegation to come out, especially if you give it the light it requires. So the pink's there, I just need to bring it out, and I'm confident I will. So yeah, I'm excited about this too. So this kind of ties in with all the plants I got, because this is mainly how I get plants anymore. I really don't go buying plants. I've just been trading plants, and I find that I've got a lot of new plants lately because of plant trades. So if any of you guys live in the Las Vegas area and you want to trade plants, let me know in the comments below. I have other plants still that I could trade. I just didn't want to haul them all down there today. I walk, and it's 2 blocks from my house. So I didn't want to, I could have, but I got enough. I gotta figure out these new guys right now here today. Alright guys, that's my video today. I hope you have a great Saturday, and I'm going to say take care